Hi, welcome back to the Potsmoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion where I get my name. Now, if you haven't seen the rest of the videos, I suggest you go back and start at the beginning. For the rest of us, we are on part 2 of chapter 8 of the Potsmoker's Bible, which is chapter 5 of the book of Zion. And the name of the chapter is Who Has Declared This? It begins with Isaiah 42, 17 to 19, which is Zion 5, 1 to 3. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? Seeing many things, but thou observest not, opening the ears, but he heareth not. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. Isaiah opens this chapter by declaring the blind servant of the Lord. Now, this servant is blind and perfect. He is also not deaf. He is the Lord's servant. He sees many things, but he doesn't pay attention. This refers to the priesthood. This servant, unlike the blind and deaf of the Christian faith, can hear God. Their ears are open. They're telepathic. But he doesn't understand what he's hearing. It's because he's not paying attention. He just doesn't know that he's God's servant. He thinks he's going crazy, and he enjoys it. He doesn't know that God's speaking to him. This pleases God. It's part of his plan. His plan is to examine the law and to make it honorable. His plan is to change the law to make it honorable. And this pleases God. His plans are coming along just fine. Zechariah 2, 10 and 11 is Zion 5, 4 and 5. This shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of hosts. The Lord will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him, every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathen. Now, Zechariah 2, 10 and 11 tells us the next part of the plan. This blind servant is blind because of their pride. They believe themselves to be better than Israel, the people of the Lord of hosts. So, they reject God and ignore the Torah that gives them their identity. So God punishes them so that the entire human race will see the power of the grave. When Zion is created, all will realize the true scope of the gray's abilities, and all will have reason to fear him. Next comes Isaiah 45, 9 to 25, which is Zion 5, 6 to 12. I have not spoken in secret in the dark places of the earth. I said not to the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I, the Lord, speak righteousness. I declare things that are right. Assemble yourselves and come. Draw near together, ye that are escaped of the nations. They have no knowledge that set up the wood of their graven images, and pray to a God that cannot save. Tell ye, and bring them near. Let them take counsel together. Who hath declared this from ancient times? Who hath told it from that time? Have not I, said the Lord? And there is no God else beside me, a just God and a Savior? There is none beside me. Look unto me, and be ye saved, all the ends of the earth. I am God, and there is none else. I have sworn by myself, The word has gone out of my mouth in righteousness, and it shall not return, that unto me every knee shall bow, every tongue shall swear. Surely hath one said, in the Lord hath I righteousness, and even to him shall men come, and all that are incensed against him shall be ashamed. Now, God tells us that we already know what he's doing. He's already told us. He speaks of the seed of Jacob. He tells them that they don't seek him out in vain. God declares things that are right. All will be made right. The escaped of the nations are told to gather together. Their enemy that calls upon the idols are foolish. They are the prideful seed of Jacob, the potsmakers, the blind but not deaf servants of the gray. We are being told that they are from every nation. These scattered people are advised to gather together to create themselves as a nation. The prophecy then asks, who has declared this? Who foretold the creation of a people who weren't a people? Who declared the seed of Jacob? Well, the gray aliens of old did. They are claimed for themselves the hidden people they created. They will reveal the identity of Zion and change the law that punishes them for their pride. Isaiah tells us the gray foretold the events of our day to prove their power by creating a people suddenly by the use of a law which punishes them unjustifiably. We're told to look to the gray for salvation. They have declared to us all the things they are doing and have already done, so that we will know to believe them and be saved. They are saying we need to be saved. They are here to make sure we survive what they tell us is coming. Isaiah then says that all those who persecuted the people of God will be ashamed. Their anger and cruelty against this people will be seen in its true light. For the gray will justify what they call the seed of Israel, making the punishment come to an end. The people known as Zion will rejoice in their election. When they realize that the God of the Torah, the Bible, are aliens who speak to them in their minds, they will embrace their priestly identity and become a nation of priests. They will find great joy in their true identity. Jeremiah 33, 22 to 25, Zion 5, 13 to 16. As the hosts of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sands of the sea measured, so will I multiply the seed of David, my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me. Moreover, the word of the Lord came to Jeremiah, saying, Consider not what this people hath spoken, saying, The two families which the Lord hath chosen, he hath cast off. Thus they have despised my people, that they shall be no more a nation before them. Thus saith the Lord, If my covenant be not with the day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then will I cast away the seed of Jacob and David my servant, so that I will have any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will cause their captivity to return, and will have mercy upon them. Jeremiah 33 confirms the Zionite priesthood, telling us that the gray will increase the families of Abraham and the Levites, and administers who are administers to them. Zionites are Levites, descended from the priesthood, the tribe of Levi, the lineage of the priestly castes, Aaron and Moses. The seed of David refers to the citizens of Zion that aren't priests. These Zionites come from the remaining tribes. Their kingship stems from David, of the tribe of Judea. The escaped of the nations becomes a family line descended from Abraham and Sarah, their population adding to the total number of the Hebrew descendants. The rest of this passage speaks of the two houses of Israel. It refers to both the ancient known Israel and Judea split, the two houses of the ancient Israelites. However, the true second house of Israel is the house of Zion. Judea is part of Israel, part of the 12 tribes of Jacob under the name of Israel. However, Zion is a separate and unique family line, the second house of Israel. These two houses will not be divided as the ancient houses were divided. As long as the earth endures and beyond, Israel and Zion shall be as one. They will never be cast away from the gray's presence again. Their captivity will be returned, but this time God will have mercy upon them. Both houses go into captivity, and both will find mercy from the gray. Isaiah 8, 13 and 14, Zion 5, 17 and 18 will be where we start next time. So, if you want to look at the passages and get a little preview, go for it. All right? So, in the meantime, stay happy and high. Love you. Later.